Jumping to the bag, ain't coming, ain't. I saw the whole thing coming, ain't facing it. Fast money jumping to the bag, to the bag, to the whole thing coming. Jumping to the bag. I saw the whole thing coming.
We are something else.
All right. Welcome to We Are Something Else, episode 223. The heavy song. Oh my God. It's all of us are here. It's your boy Kaleo. There's E Rich. There's CB. It is a Baddie Behavior. There's Sammy Slayedit. And it is also the return of the Black Business Series with our guest, Lisha B. Everybody come off mute. It's Thursday. Come on. It's May 1st. May 1st. E, you still got the comments, all right?
I got you.
Oh, so everybody come on mute. How's everybody doing? E,
giving away how the sausage is made just live.
Christ.
all
That's how
right.
we start off the show.
Welcome back to me.
There we go. He was out last week on somewhat of a PTO. We approved it. It's all good. E, was good with you, bro.
What's up, man? Listen, good to be here. It's Thursday. You know what it is. We're going to have a good show. Excited to see Lisha B on here. She's a solid person, so I know we're going to have a good show. For sure.
All right. CB was good with you. Welcome back.
Thank you. Gotta shout out the boys Our Money, his cousin Evan. Dope trip to Tucson to play some golf last week. So it must have been T-Mobile country, bro, because Our Money was the only person that had cell service out there. So yeah, that's why I'm glad he was able to represent for the trip on Soul Tales. But we're here this week, and I'm pumped to get to talk to Lisha tonight.
All right. Sammy, Baddie Behavior, what's good? How are you?
I'm surviving, y'all. Like work, I almost didn't make it here. Look, they've been tearing me up. It's the last business day, but I'm also excited to talk to Lisha. Like, I've been scoping the scenery, girl, so I'm ready.
Okay. Lisha, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
First Black Business Series guest of the year. So we know you got early bedtime, so we're going to get through the show and appreciate your time as we always do. How's your week going?
My week is going great, but yes, if you can see the mellowness, it's my bedtime, but I love y'all. So
no, that's why I appreciate it. Look, I appreciate your time. So real quick, we got Tia, Kendall B, D. Casillas, Dimitri, Woody, Britt, Jinglin, Big Ant, Risa, Kasia, Chappie, Erica, Our Money. Did I say Jinglin? All right, y'all. Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. So let's get straight to it. My week was good. But y'all don't care about my week. Y'all really here for this Black Business Series. So got a couple of less raps, and look, we're gonna get straight through it. So the first less rap, let's rap about this. This is a popular topic this week. It's the draft, NFL draft 2025. Shador Sanders. Fat Tony, welcome in. Shador Sanders, who was projected for the longest a few months, and even maybe last year, maybe a year before that, to be a first-round draft pick. The cards, that it was just in his cards to be first round. I mean, what he did at Jackson State, we talked about jersey retirement. Jackson State stats may have been jersey retirement worthy. Maybe not necessarily Colorado right away, not that fresh out. But even though what they did at Colorado State with the trash line that he had, it's worthy compared to a lot of other quarterbacks to at least be in the first round, whether it's early or late, but they had projected him. But my man ended up falling to pick 144. That was fifth round or fourth. What was that? I don't even remember. Doesn't even matter. The 144th pick. The only question I got is what happened? What do you think happened here? Let's start with Sammy.
Don't piss me off. Why? Start somewhere else. Then come to me. You know I don't watch sports like that.
All right, let's go. E, go ahead. E, lead the way.
We know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's they hate our confidence. They hate the fact that he was confident in himself. And then at the same time, rubbing, the industry, if you will, or the higher ups a certain way. They didn't really like his dad being all that flashy, and he was just kind of like the second part of that. But there's one thing is stats don't lie, and I believe he ended with close to like 70% like passer rating. Also, Colorado was the only team to have the most wide receivers picked in this draft. So if he was that bad, but the receivers were good enough to be drafted somehow,
what is going on?
You know what it is. You know what I mean? And it's like it's one of those, you gotta just call it what it is and don't kind of flare over it. You dig?
Yep, absolutely. Let's go to CB. Thoughts?
Me and E-Rich are going to find plenty of time to be talking about this throughout the summer and everything. So for all the Gen X TVers, just be on the lookout for all that stuff. But yeah, bro, I definitely think that there's maybe not full blown collusion, but the leagues, they've been guilty of that before. Washington was docked. They were fined, given cap penalties because of stuff they did during an uncapped year. Like, that doesn't make sense. That happened. So do I believe that there could have, just been a lot of teams that took him off their board for whatever reason? And it wouldn't have been because of his play, because there's no way that you watch like the tape of like all these dudes, even the kid that got drafted ahead of him by Cleveland from Oregon, Dylan Gabriel. Like, you're not watching those two dudes college tape and coming away saying, oh yeah, no, the kid that's 5'11", he's better than Shedeur Sanders. Like, that's just not it. So assuming he actually gets a fair shake, I believe cream rises to the top, and the Browns quarterback room is straight hot garbage. So he might be walking in as the most talented guy already. You know what I mean?
Yep. All right. Let's circle back to Sammy.
Okay, so I kept hearing about it. Y'all know I don't do sports too much, but I kept hearing about it. Like, he was projected to be like this first round draft pick, and things just went left because of his dad. I think that's crazy. But that's when you really gotta show people who you are and make shit happen. So when things like that happen, you just gotta come put your foot down. So hopefully he lives up to what was expected in the beginning, and he proved all the people wrong.
All right, okay. Lisha, thoughts on Shedeur?
Well, I mean, everybody's already said what I was gonna say. Essentially, like, there's never been a day where Shedeur has ever said something and not immediately gone on the field and done just that. Whether you like him or not, he handles business. So I just don't understand why people are using his father against him. Like, if that was the case, we should be doing that for all the Nepo babies in football.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. But yeah, I feel like now is the time for Shedeur to really show everybody what he's made of and have everybody pretty much eating out of the palm of his hand. So
absolutely. Now, we've seen lesser quarterbacks get drafted higher than what Shedeur was taken before Shedeur. We've seen that issue happen a lot. We've also seen people with off-field antics get drafted high and get a shot in the NFL. And that Dallas Cowboys draft red flag players all the time. This guy has no red flags. All he had was just a little bit of flash, a little bit of flair, just like his dad. Who cares? But I think what the issue is, this isn't a Shedeur Sanders issue. It's a Deion Sanders issue. It's we've seen this before. You're not going to have your son come in and do the same things you were doing. And why not? Why not have confidence in your son or confidence in yourself going into this league? Because we've seen players go into this league who were the best of the best, and people who lack confidence in their skills, and so let this kid go and let him live. Real quick before we switch, I saw an interview with Chris Carter. Chris Carter was saying that Shador cost himself in between $30 to $50 million by being too flashy, rubbing NFL owners the wrong way because he just thought he was going to come into the league and take over, right? And then he even said that having the clothing line Legend was hurting him. Like, this guy hasn't proven anything yet. But who cares? That the man has a clothing brand. He had a good college career. The fact that he was talked about going first round speaks something. So the fact that he went fifth just shows you that there was, and Chris Carter said it wasn't collusion, but there was a message out there. Don't take this kid, because Cleveland Browns got him, and they could have got him higher before they drafted the other guy, right?
Did you see the video? They showed the Cleveland Browns draft room as the pick was being made. And normally they're all like high-fiving and like jumping up and down. They were literally all just sitting there clapping like stone-faced. Like, basically, it almost looked like they were like forced to do it type deal. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, I've never seen this kind of like just grown men acting like this before.
Right. And then the prank call happened. Let's talk about that.
When did that happen? Like,
it happened, was that second round? It happened. Like, yeah. He got a call from the Atlanta Falcons defensive coordinator's son.
Yep.
And that wasn't the only call that he made, but the fact that it was focused around Shador, this whole draft seemed to be focused around Shador when he did not get picked high in the first round. And the prank call happened. And it was just a mess. It was a mess. Shador was the reason why the ratings were so good the second and third day. Nobody really watches the draft into the later rounds. Everybody want to know where he went. So, and we'll, we got to move on. But the last thing I'll say is Chris Carter, if you haven't seen that podcast, Chris Carter also said that he blamed Dion for a lot of this and just, went on a small attack of Dion. And that sounded like somebody that Dion used to own on the football field. And it was just a easy way to get a shot back at Dion. I don't know. So I got to look at some of the tapes to see what Chris Carter did against Dion on the field. All right. Moving on. Got the time here. All right. So there's always a challenge, right? There's always something that the internet is on. And I don't know if you guys have seen the latest challenge or whatever, the Kool-Aid Man challenge. And if you don't know what this is, let's take a look.
Believed to be teenagers rammed their way through Ben Helwa's fence 2 weeks ago. Helwa believes a social media trend sparked the bold actions of the vandals.
We found lots of examples of knucklehead teens charging full speed into fences. These youngsters ran into the fence in unison, resulting in thousands of dollars in damages.
I was just in shock because, once again, these kids ran through the fence. They fled the scene. But, are the kids even okay?
The online trend called the Kool-Aid Man Challenge, inspired by a classic commercial from the 80s. Oh, yeah. The Kool-Aid Man breaking through walls, promoting the popular drink mix. Teens are imitating the sugary mascot for likes and views on social media, according to police. A group of people believed to be teenagers rammed their way through Ben Helwa's fence.
If it wasn't the crate challenge last year, and a bunch of idiots climbing crates, now you've got a bunch of dumbasses barreling through fences. So let's just go around. Thoughts on this. I want to hear your take.
I just feel like at this point, are these kids bored? Because I don't know if I would ever have gotten into this. First of all, where are their parents? Because my mama, I ran into somebody's fence. It's up. I'm never seen again. But also, I just want to know, what do these kids do? Because why are they thinking that seeing the Kool-Aid Man on their TV, let's go run into wooden fences? Where's the brain cells? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just crazy.
Sammy.
No, for real. I'm with Jen right here. What are the fences made of to where these kids are able to run through and bust through the fence. And honestly, get y'all some barbed wire fences. They won't run through those. I don't have time. And that man that was in the thing, he was like, "Are they okay?" No, for real, because that's immediately
okay.
like, "Are y'all cool? Is you cool?" They
Nobody
don't
cares
have nothing to do.
Put a big ass dog on the other side of that fence. See if you do it.
Right. They're clearly bored. Clearly don't have enough to do. Sniffing glue. I don't know, man. And this is Staten Island, and New York City, I guess, wherever this is going on. Like, yeah, we didn't do that kind of shit, bro. We played like sports in the neighborhood. I don't know.
We used to ring doorbells and run. We used to ring doorbells and run.
First of all, the lights was on, so we wouldn't have been outside no way. Second of all, I knew what kind of I knew it was Chad and his friends. Chad. I knew it was Chad and his friends when I saw the reporters and the Kool-Aid commercial that they aired, because ain't nobody seen that motherfucking Kool-Aid commercial ever. The only one I've seen is the one that the black kids is in, and the motherfucking drink is down there coming out the top of my man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen no white Kool-Aid. What the fuck was that? I ain't never seen that before. Never. And you can tell by how old it was that we weren't a part of that Kool-Aid era at all. That wasn't the Kool-Aid man that I saw in the commercial. I don't know who that was.
Yeah, just wasted youth. I mean, if we would put our time towards something else, could be amazing people, but these kids are out here busting through fences, whatever. All right, so moving on, as we said we were going to do. I don't have any transitions ready. Hold on.
No transitions ready.
I don't have any of these transitions
Oh, it's
ready.
me.
It's you, but hold on, wait a minute. Before we get there, where's it at?
Yeah, she get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. Girl, do it.
Hold on,
And that's how you pop out.
I just talked to the producer since we left a couple Let's Rap stories off. We got like a couple extra seconds, so hold on.
Yeah, she get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. Girl, do it.
All right, Sammy, Baddie Behavior, the first day of the month. So, what we got for this Baddie Behavior May edition?
I got some things, and I want y'all to participate. Lisha, I don't know if I want you to participate because you might know a little bit of these tricks and tips. So I don't know. I gotta watch out. I don't want to give it away to the fellas, but I know that there's always talk about like baddies being high maintenance and costly and different things of that sort. So I want to show y'all a little behind the scenes of how much it costs to be a baddie, and then if some of the baddies that don't know how to save money, I'm gonna show y'all how to do that too. So let's get it rolling. All right, first and foremost, we got lashes, y'all. These lashes run from about, oh no, never, let me stop. I need y'all to guess. Y'all gotta put your prices in. How much y'all think the lashes are?
How many come in the pack?
So there's individual lashes, and then those are the strip lashes.
All right, I'm gonna go with $12.
Okay.
Are any of the correct answers $20?
Okay.
Are these ones that y'all can leave on the dresser, or or they go on the bathroom counter?
These can definitely be left on the dresser. Just don't swat it away like you might think it's a spider, but these can be left on the dresser.
I'm going $22.50.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my note out, y'all. Don't fight me.
But they can be left on the counter.
Okay. So these range from $10 to $20, okay? And they can last you up to a month to 2 months. So right now,
Wait, how did Wait, okay. Go ahead. I'm listening. My bad.
Do you need logic behind it?
Nah, we good. Go ahead. We
You
got
sure?
yeah, we got time. We got time. Go ahead.
Okay. Not with tariffs, Jen, please. No, I did see one pack, one of my favorite packs on Steam. They did go up, but we not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. But yeah, okay. So y'all doing good. Baddies, again, this is something like you can do it yourself. You can get it done. And again, $10 to $20. What are we talking about?
Okay.
Last you 2 months.
Nothing.
All right, next. Now this one right here, these are press-ons, okay? These not the ones you go to the nail shop and you get done, but you can start your in-home nail shop and do. And they've moved up. Press-ons have moved up in the world. They last a little bit longer. If you do them right, your press-ons can last about a month. If you do them right, my press-ons, they still on. We here, okay, guys. I need your price. The price is right. Let's go.
$5.99.
Now, Kaleo.
That was an honest guess. That was a real guess.
Is that what you're sticking with?
Let him stick with it. Let him stick with it, Lisha. Just let him rock with it.
$5.99.
His favorite scent is Dial soap. I ain't got time for him. Let's go.
$15.
15.
15.
Okay.
I'm gonna say $17.
Okay, you guys, none of your prices were right.
Did we undershoot it?
They're about $20 to $28, but here's the catch. Okay, it comes with 150 nails. So
see, that matters.
How the fuck do you wait? What?
It comes with 150 nails. I probably should have pulled one of my packs out or whatever. But again, if these last you a month and it comes with 150 nails, you kind of got enough nails to last you half a year. So
that's not too bad.
Okay,
that's not bad. It's not bad to sustain, sustain a baddie. People are thinking it's expensive. I'm showing you right here, right now. It's not bad.
You should break with the wind blow.
They still here. These don't go. We going on week 3. Okay. All right.
Next one.
All right. Next one. Okay. We got half wigs, y'all. Now, okay. Focus. We got a half wig. Okay. Now you really have to pay attention to what I tell you so you can get to the right price. Okay. This wig right now on the screen is a synthetic wig, meaning it is blended with fibers. It's not real hair. It's not virgin hair. This hair has been touched. It's not virgin. Okay, it's mixed. Got a lot going on. But it definitely is a half wig. I'm actually sporting that wig in that picture. You can see kind of blended it in, worked it together. Don't shake your heads. Focus. We gotta focus. All right, fellas.
I don't know. You said virgin in my mind.
I know exactly. That's why I said it hadn't been touched. Y'all just be terrible. Kaleo, start with your pricing.
So it's not a virgin. Price is good.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go about. I'm gonna say the $50 range.
Okay.
35. 35.
35. Okay.
Can you put this on? Can you take the? Do you put this wig on the bedside? Like, do you just take it off and just throw it like on the? Or is this one got to go on the mannequin head? Like when you done? Like
this is one you can throw on the bedside. The mannequin head is for virgin hair. The bedside, like this one, you can just throw.
Yeah, this one like from the swap meet. This shit probably like $30.
Okay.
From the swap meet is crazy.
Yeah, that is insane. But we gonna let them rock. Rock out. None of your prices were right.
I would never play when The Price is Right with y'all. Ever.
Yeah, that's terrible. We ain't gonna make no money. This is $18, guys. $18.
Wait a minute. You're right. Okay.
Yeah.
The price goes down if it's not a virgin.
It's not a virgin. You know, we did have to.
Didn't you say it was mixed too? So it was a mix.
Is this like Cambodian hair?
Fibers.
Oh, I thought because you said it was a virgin and it was mixed, so I was thinking where they got it.
More expensive.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So $18, guys, and if you get the right baddie, a baddie can make it stretch. I still got mine for months.
Word.
So $18 stretch for months. All right, man. Next one, because y'all stressing me out. I don't have time. All right, y'all. This the wig I got on right now today. Okay, this one is a virgin. Okay, we got.
Okay. All right.
This one is a virgin. So this is the wig I have on right now today. This is also a half wig. You can wear it as a flip over. Blend your hair in, kind of like how mine is blended in. Looks real natural, real cool, real snazzy. Again, I just want to emphasize it, virgin hair. So let's get to the prices.
So non-virgin hair was 18. The price on this one got to be premium. We're gonna go up to $35.
Wait.
She said this one.
The price on this one gotta be premium, and then said $35.
$35.
Yeah, because we said this one a virgin now, or not a virgin, right?
Oh, it is a virgin.
No, it is a virgin. Okay, it is not mixed. So this is not a mixed breed virgin.
Not a mix. This some real people like hair. This is
okay.
Y'all see the texture?
What's the track star? CB?
Go ahead,
Which one?
CB.
The one that was the virgin? It's
the $39.99. What the 99 cent? Hold on.
Lolo Jones, though. It was Lolo Jones.
The Lolo Jones edition.
Yeah.
What you say, CB?
I was answering Kaleo's question. It was Lolo Jones was the answer. This answer is either going to be like in the ballpark or I'm going to be way off. So I'm just going to say $70.
Okay.
$64.95.
Why is that number so odd? Like,
come on,
who raised you?
Come on.
The
price is not right, guys.
Not one bed.
Not one bed. Nobody got I'm just not understanding.
What did I say? 30, 34?
You said
no.
You said something wrong.
I know it's wrong. Okay. 35.
Y'all are very far off. For virgin hair, we looking at a good penny. So this is about, depending on the length, if you get the shortest length, it starts off at $102.
Ooh.
And then longer lengths, I think the most expensive is $170.
Wow.
But these wigs can last, if you take care of them, years. If you take care of them. So they're sustainable. Again, it's a nice investment.
Okay.
That's a pair of Air Max.
While be looking around like, I am learning so many new things.
You know, it's clear that I've never bought any of these shits, and I buy a lot of stuff all the time.
Find you a nice.
I'm learning a lot.
We got.
See, when you say prices, we got to think. We compare them. So that's the price. Like you wearing a pair of Air Force Ones on your head right now.
Yeah. I'm also not upset at the price. You know, the price is the price.
Because it lasts. You know, it lasts longer than what a synthetic wig would. You can make a synthetic wig work, but these are prone to last a little bit longer.
We're learning.
Eco-friendly facts.
Learning.
All right, so y'all ain't got to guess no price for this one. This is just a tip for the girls. If you have things in your cart that you want and you don't want to drop that penny, you don't want to pay the full price, just download Afterpay, Zip, or Klarna. There's also other stuff. I get it. Y'all seen the price of eggs? This is your gateway. If you want some stuff, you know, Fashion Nova talking that talk. They done raised the tariffs at my favorite place, Shein.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, log in, use one of these apps.
PayPal, Afterpay, ZipPay, Klarna, pay in 5.
4. Kaleo. 4.
Okay. Well, 4.
Focus.
All right,
we got some crazy dudes in the group chat to be
Jen,
paying
please.
in 12.
Somebody-
Paying 24.
More. Okay. Here we go.
All right, the last one, Groupon. This is for like your services, your body services. I know women here, we get waxes. So this is a cheat code, Groupon, to pay for your waxes and find your needs. Fellas, you do have to guess the price of what you think a wax would be on Groupon.
Okay.
What are we waxing here?
No.
Brazilian, the butt, the rooter to the tutor.
All right. We're gonna go with $50.
Okay.
Is that with the coupon on Groupon, or is that just normal price before they hit the discount? Is that a 2-for-1, Cleo, or is that just the
right? Are we? What is it? Virgin hit? No, let me stop.
I would hope that they are virgin.
I'm really out of my element. I have no idea. $125.
But what? Nah, CB. It's the ballpark is gonna be $50.
We're throwing numbers out here, bro. None of this isn't real.
If someone's causing me pain and I'm charging them $125, I am feeling robbed.
Okay.
I'm gonna say like a cool $75 for the whole service. That's like you said, that's rooted to the tutor, and they send you off with the powder at the end of the day.
I ain't gonna ask no questions, but I'll talk to you.
You know what also matters is doing the race of the massage parlor too.
Okay, so I do blackity black.
Okay.
When I go places and spaces, make sure it's pretty cool. My girl is pretty professional. I stick to her. She knows my life. She's seen my life whole. So I gotta, we gotta be cool. We gotta be close. So the price for a wax off Groupon to go to my regular esthetician is $30. $30, guys.
That's what the coupon. Yeah. Okay.
Way less than $120.
$30.
Okay.
$30. So you cashing out a baddie. You could cash out a baddie for under $100.
Not if it's
for how much.
Not if it's the good wig though, right? Because if the good wig, we already at 100 or something.
Yeah, not if it's the good wig.
And then the 120 nail pack was how much again?
That was $20. $25.
So we got the and then the lashes that they're not going on the nightstand, but the good ones you can put back in the pack.
Can go on the nightstand. If it's the strip lashes, it can go on the nightstand. Now, if it's the individual lashes, you gotta pluck each one out, and you can't put those on the nightstand. You gotta.
So we looking at about $250 a month for maintenance.
Hold on, because this is the thing. The nails are lasting up to 6 months, so you're only making one purchase for 1 month. The wig is lasting for up to a year. This can last for up to a year. You can wash it, you can brush it, you can blow dry it. So you're paying for it for 1 month, but then you don't have to pay for it again until next year. We're focused. We're focused. So I think that we'll have to divide and calculate the price, but you can secure a baddie for under 100.
All right.
Yeah. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. Girl, do it.
Shoes. I knew that would get your attention on this show. Check out the Mad Hatter. You hit the lights, and he comes to life. Doreen is so creative, she can make anything that you can think of. The ships and the lightsabers on this cup, she made them by hand. Only a crazy person would use this many stones on a duck. She turned this into this, and everything is handcrafted, so it's quality. She made his mask in like 3 hours for his video shoot. You can come by and make stuff yourself, or you can go to the website and have her make everything for you.
You get the best. No sublimation, no
Shout out to the wonderful people at D Cup Customs. Go there, dcupcustoms.com. Save 15%, WRSE15. We can't wait for my customized tumbler to come in so we can show y'all. I've been showing y'all the pins the last few weeks, but if you watched 3 the Hard Way on YouTube last week, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, I was able to kind of make my customized tumbler live on their show, 3 the Hard Way. Shout out to Dimitri. Shout out to Doreen, the wonderful people at D Cup Customs. All right, moving along because we are making sure that we have Lisha B live on radio tomorrow, Wide Awake. So, all that said, let's get into the Black Business Series. Hold on, let me do my button. There we go. There we go. There we go. Lisha B, welcome. First of all, again, we want to thank everybody for our that comes in for Black Business Series or any guest for giving us your time because you could be doing anything else right now. You probably sleep. But we're glad you're here. So Detroit's 105 The Bounce, Lisha B and Clay in the morning. The rollout, right? Did I get it right? I did your line right? Perfect.
Rollout, yep.
Perfect. So welcome.
Thank you.
So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go fire off these questions and we'll go from there. So I got the first question. I'm gonna go with the first question. My first question is what got you doing broadcast radio?
Okay. So in college, me and my roommates, we would always, talking shit. It's what we do, in the lunch hall. I went to a PWI for the first year. We won't name drop that place because they don't need more money than they got.
Mm-hmm.
But while I was there, someone recommended us to join the radio station that was at the college, and we were like, why not? Who would actually listen to us? We did it within 2 weeks, and once I did it one time, I was like, well, guess I have to change my major and everything I wanted to do. I know,
Girl.
That was literally the face of my mom, because if y'all knew what I was going to be to what I am now, y'all would understand why my Black mama was like, okay, are we sure? But yeah, that's what started it.
Okay. Sammy, you up next.
Okay, I guess I'm jumping into it. So when you interview major names, because I did see you got to sit with Kamala, do you get nervous or how do you feel going in?
Specifically with VP, I was very nervous, but I feel like I'm always nervous. But at the same time, I think the way that I grew up kind of helps in some way. My uncle was in the league before he passed, so I would always see how people treated him, knowing that was just my uncle who played 2K with me 20 minutes ago. And now y'all are asking him for an autograph. That makes no sense to me. But I also know how much work he put into what he did. So I guess with what I grew up seeing, that allows me to remember that these people are still human. But don't get it twisted, because when Music Soul Child said he wanted to talk to me, I said, oh my God, okay.
Yeah, can you sing a little something?
I was like, my God, But yeah. I think once I get past the first question and I get a little chuckle or a good answer or something, I'm like, I got him. And then I'm good.
Got him, boys.
CB.
Because I know we're gonna be asking you a ton of questions about what you're currently doing. I need you to go back. What was the original major that you switched out of?
Criminal justice. I wanted to be a lawyer.
Nice.
Yep, and now you all are making the face of my mother.
My mom would have done the same thing to me, man. That's crazy. Now, talk about following your passions, man. That's really what it's about, because at the end of the day, you could be stuck at a job that you hate. It's way better when you're getting your cup filled up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I will say, while my mother didn't understand at the beginning, growing up, my mom had always said to me that whatever I did, she wanted me to be happy about it. There's obviously going to be days where you're not going to want to get up, or you're frustrated with your job because it's still a corporate business. But at the end of the day, I'm still happy doing it. And that was kind of the pitch that I gave to her to just give me a chance. And I was so set in it that everything kind of started falling into place. that's why I started realizing, oh, I can't really get away from this now that I know about it. Because now that I know about it, I can't unsee it. Opportunities are opening itself to me. So it would be remiss of me to not continue to do this as long as I'm allowed to do it and just see how far it takes me. So, yeah.
Nice. So right, good transition. Speaking of how far it takes you, so born and raised in DMV, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've read your bio. You seem like you were in Alabama for a little bit.
I actually have never been to Alabama, but I'm currently on air there.
Okay. But you're in Detroit now, right?
Yeah.
So how was it uprooting from your home to follow what you're currently doing now?
Terrifying. Because like my entire life was in the DMV. I mean, my family is there, my friends are there. But at the same time with DC radio, once you're there, once you have a spot, you're stuck there till you croak or you retire. Like you're not getting rid of that. And there was just no growth at the time for me. And I knew that there was more that I could do. And if someone was going to give me an opportunity and it wasn't at home, I was just going to have to figure it out. And that's exactly what I did. Because in this industry, they don't give you much time to pack everything up. So I think I did like a 2-week to 3-week turnaround for both moves that I've done in my career. So it's just taking a leap and hoping that it all works out.
Okay. Sammy?
Okay. You skipped that man down there. Just wanna,
That's what I was about to say, but I didn't want to
No, listen, Lisha, it's personal. Like me and my bro we hey, listen, it's gonna be a conversation personal after this pod tonight because yeah, okay. Go ahead, Sam, you got it.
No, go ahead.
No, Sammy got it. We gonna talk about that later.
All right, we just kick him out. He ain't gonna do it. I'm joking.
Wait a minute.
I'm joking. That's why it was my mistake. It was a mistake.
Yeah,
my mistake.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We got it. Go ahead.
First, I want to say shout out to you after answering those last few questions. Like, it seems like you really like stuck to your guns and knew your passion. And how old were you?
I was probably 19.
Yeah, girl, I ain't know nothing.
I don't know nothing, and I'm almost 28, girl.
Know a lot. Look, so I think that's really dope that you was like, hey, like this is for me. So, anywho, okay, moving on to your social media. What has helped you get the most exposure on social media?
I think right now it's because like I'm still new to the city of Detroit. So I've been doing like Detroit diaries of just like different experiences that I'm doing. On the show, I tried Faygo for the first time. And if y'all know anything about these Detroit people, they love them some Faygo. And it was so disrespectful that I didn't know the ways of Faygo. And now I've seen the light. Faygo is great. I'm not gonna lie.
It really?
I've changed. No, girl.
Oh, okay.
I listened to that show.
I'm changed. But yeah, I mean, am I answering the question?
I think you kind of like just exploring and kind of.
Yeah, like I feel like just exploring, and I think especially for besides just being here, I think being able to use my platform for, was it Peach? Yes, it was. Peach is great. But using my platform for just showing my personality has been the easiest and the quickest way for people to like latch on, I guess, or to care. I don't really fake who I am on socials, and people can attest that I'm the same way that I act on radio, like I am in person. And I think that a lot of people can't say that for themselves. So I think that's what gravitates people to me. Thank you so much.
Clocky, girl, clocky.
Man, we're gonna have a big question next. I know it. This is a long wait. Lisha, what are some of the things outside of the working hours? What are you doing? What are your hobbies? What are the other things that you're doing to fill your cup up when you're not on the clock?
Ooh, okay. So still getting used to stuff here. because I haven't been in Detroit for too long. But I recently got back into theater, hadn't done it since high school, and like was obsessed with it that I did like 6 shows in a 2-year span while working. I don't know why I did that, but I had the time of my life. I also love reading. So anytime that I can just like sit and be still is very nice. And I also go on hot girl walks because I need my fitness grow. So yeah, anything that just kind of like allows me solitude, which is crazy. I know like my job is like, woo, like you're always around people, but that's the point. I think that I need those moments of just like being to myself.
You
And
read
like,
me right now. You reading me.
yeah. And I'm just grateful that like my friends and family know and can like understand the boundary, because a lot of times I will hit a good D&D with no question asked. I will turn off my location real quick with no hesitation. And they will be like, okay, well, she'll come back eventually. Like, we'll hear from her. And like, I know that's crazy, but sometimes I just need that break sometimes. So those are probably the things that I try to do outside of radio and events and stuff.
Very nice. Very nice.
Now, E-Rich, come on. Now you got like 3 questions.
Waiting for Kaleo to just jump in.
My bro to at least introduce me to the question. He just looking at me like,
All right, here you go.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. No, so when it like kind of, because I feel like when people find their passion, the passion captures them, right? And then there's an element of research of who's done it before you. What was that like? And was there somebody who you researched and it just kind of really like even catapulted you more into that passion of like who they were, what maybe their background, like who was somebody that you saw or that you looked into that kind of did it before you, and like you kind of seen how like this is exactly what the path that you kind of see yourself going?
Well, first, Angie Martinez, let that woman down. Just to have read her memoir, see how successful she's been, not only for the station, but on her own right. And not only as a radio personality, but also when she was in the music industry as a rapper and all the philanthropy that she does. Same with Angela Yee. I've been able to speak with her. And the fact that they're able to still come to work doing what they need to do, but have pockets and passions and revenues in other places, that inspires me. And then another person was Nyla Simone, and which is so crazy. Why are all these people in New York? What am I trying to say? Is it giving New York?
Manifestation.
But yeah, Nyla Simone, just because like she's from DC. Some of my friends know her.
I didn't know she was from DC.
Yeah. And like every time that I've seen her, I'm always just like, I don't think you understand how much like seeing you hustle from where we are was and like doing what I wanted to do. I knew that it was possible for me. I'm not saying that the DC area is like the struggle. Like, I mean, there are moments of struggle in the area, but like we got a little bit of a ladder. But so it's like to still see someone doing a niche job, because there's only so few of us because of just how the industry works. It was nice to see someone my age doing it, because I think we're either the same age or she's 1 year older than me.
Oh, E, you want to double up?
Nah, man, I'm good. I'm just fall in line. Just
okay. So we know you have the morning show, Detroit 105, The Bounce, correct?
Yes.
What does a typical day for you look like?
Oh my gosh, everyone's gonna hate my day, but I love my day. Praise God. I wake up at 4:30. Do I actually leave the bed? No. Let's be for real. Out the door by 5:15, maybe 5:20. I live 10 minutes away from the job. Praise God. Get there at 5:30, do a little bit of show prep, talk to my co-host, see what's anything's new that has transpired from the other day when we show prep previously. Do the show from 6 to 10. Any day that's not Tuesday, I go home. It's Tuesday, I got a few meetings, so I won't go home till like 2 o'clock. But then don't get it twisted. I think that this is really just because of the fact that like I'm still new and they're like being really nice to me. because I know events are about to start happening. Detroit is always doing something. Like this past weekend, I was at 2 galas and a Tigers game. I'm tired, Your Honor. So while my schedule doesn't allow me to be out of work by 10 o'clock, I still be having so much to do, like editing social media while I'm home, coming up with other show content, figuring out how we're going to give away tickets, different events that we want to attend. So there's so much more like interviews that people don't know about yet that I'm prepping for. So there's other things that go into what I do throughout the day, but the timing of it all just depends.
Okay. So again, I was scrolling your social media, so I wanted to know, because there were quite a few photos that like caught my eye. What is your creative process when you come up with your pictures? Like, do you look at an outfit and say like, oh, I got to put this with this background, this edit, this, that, or what we at? What we doing?
I am obsessed that someone has finally asked me about my aesthetic. Thank you so
Girl.
much.
I felt the energy through the photos. I felt the energy.
I really do put my heart and soul into it. But every year for my birthday, I have made it an event, if you will, to
What's
do
your
some sort
sign?
of shoot. I'm a Leo, thank you.
Girl, this is why I knew. Leo too. Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, so like I do a photo shoot every year, so I always have concepts ready, lined up. But when it just comes to just regular radio content, I have a certain color. I always wear yellow. When it comes to my yellow, I have a specific yellow because I want it to break the algorithm. Because as you're scrolling, you're going to see something yellow and you're going to be like, what's that? Oh, it's me. And I love when people say that when they see yellow, they associate it with me, whether it's my content or not. We love the marketing minor that I got as well in college. Thank you. But yeah, when it comes to creative photo shoots specifically, I will try to think of different shows that I've watched to think of certain things. Like this year's theme is based off of a show, but I can't say it just yet.
Not you already thinking of themes. We are.
I know. I have my theme into like 31, girl. Like this is something serious.
This is sickening. It's like looking at me. What?
Like, come on. Like, there's one of me in a white suit that was based off of Scarface because I was going into my first year of being on air by myself. And I wanted to show that I was a boss in my own right. So I used that as my creative process. There's always some double meaning with my creative stuff that I do. It's just, if you're tapped into it, you'll know.
I'm tapped in. I get it.
TV.
If I could get the mute button to work, unmute button. Lisha, what is, because I know we probably got some other stuff that you're gonna kind of go along this route, but what's currently on the playlist? Like, what do you have? Like, what, like, whether it's something you always go to or is it like something new? What do you got going on?
Okay, are you ready for your favorite new album of the summer? Destin Conrad, Love on Digital, Thank Me Later, Alt R&B. He is giving summertime, Your Honor. Salt just dropped. You don't know the group, Cleo Soul, and all of them are a part of they just dropped a tape. I mean, I'm an R&B girl, so that's really all you're gonna get from me. My genres mix. But yeah, and obviously the classics, if you really want to do a great summer day, you can't not have Stevie somewhere in there. You're just really playing yourself. But yes, Destin, y'all's all homework is to tell me how much y'all love Destin once you're done. Thank you.
All right, so I don't have a question. I got more or less just like call it giving you your flowers while you're still here and you can understand it and receive it, right? Mm-hmm. First time I met you clearly at Dreamville, didn't know you from a can of paint, but your energy is everything. You dig? Your drive is good. It's encouraging. It's contagious, and it was dope when bro told me like we got you to get on here, and I think it's easy to get caught up in a moment where everybody that was like around in that time was just trying to do any and everything that you asked of them, right? And it wasn't even like somebody would have been like, damn, I ain't about to go over there and do that. Nah, everybody was like, yeah, okay, I'm about to go over here, about to go over here. Like we was just moving in unison. So I want to say that's your energy. And I appreciate you for that. And I appreciate you giving that out. Because again, with all the stuff that's going on, you want good people around you. And I see how that just attracted the group the way it did. So, you know, salute to you and everything that you're doing.
All right, so we're gonna make this the last round of questions. Try to make them quick, rapid fire answers. Okay, so you know, be respectful of your time. So my last question is, when are we getting the fall off?
Never at this point. And I love Jermaine. Sorry.
He knew that. Please, ongoing. Anyways, my question is, have you experienced negativity on social media? And if so, how do you handle that?
Oh, for sure. That's why D&D is my best friend. The blacklist is popping. Word to my girl Rico Nasty. And then also my best friend just gets the unraw filter. He just gets everything. So sorry for him.
What are like that you can share? Anything's upcoming that you're really looking forward to? It could be, you know, personal project. It could be, you know, something already established at work. What's something that you got going on that we should get excited about too?
Well, I'm just excited to do more content that focuses on me. I feel like I've never really been able to do content about me for work. And I'm excited to just get out and like try new things. So yeah, that's all I can share. There's other things, but
not a question. Just it's gonna be a tough day in Detroit because they just lost to the Knicks. So
don't see, and this is why he skipped you the last time. See,
I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm giving you a heads up of what you got to go to when you wake up in the morning.
I would have gone to sleep being hopeful, and you're just giving hateration.
I'm giving realism. Now. I'm giving realism at this point. They did good though. Okay, we lost two. I'm not saying anything about that. I definitely know my team was going home. They going to the Cancun tonight. So
all right. So we give all of our guests homework because we like to everybody has their favorites, and it's always different to hear what people are rocking. So top 3 movies, top 3 albums of all time. Let's start with the movies. Top 3 movies of all time.
Do Revenge, The Menu, Perks of Being a Wallflower. Those are all 3 completely different fucking movies. Completely different
movies you never heard.
Diverse.
Okay. All right.
Do Revenge is literally the 2023-2024 version of like a Clueless type of vibe. But it has a who's done it type of thing to it. I highly recommend. It was the most impressive Netflix film I've ever seen. Oh my God, thank you so much, girl. The Menu, psychological thriller. Honey, 8 down. What can that man ever do wrong? Nothing. If you do anything, The Menu, Hulu, please, Your Honor. Perks of Being a Wallflower. Hold on, is there someone problematic in that still? No, it's okay. Sometimes I have to vet and make sure that there's nobody problematic in these movies anymore. But no, Perks of Being a Wallflower, it's a book. I read it as a child. Why was I reading it as a child? Won't know. But the movie is amazing. It has Logan Lerman in it. My queen, Hermione Granger. May she always be great. Emma Watson. So yeah, my 3 movies. I recommend them both, all 3.
Okay. Albums.
All right, let's get into it. Invincible, MJ. Let's be clear. Thank you. I don't really need to say anything else. Do I need to say more?
Wow. Okay.
And then the last one, I'm still on the hunt for Full Moon, Brandy. You're welcome. No, I don't really think I have to explain any further.
All right. Look, those are dope. Those are dope. And again, we want to stay here, but thank you for the Black Business Series. Lisha B, let everybody know where they can find you, social media, and then, you know, if they want to chime in on the radio in the morning, like I've been doing since Dreamville, let them know where they can find you.
You can find me at Lisha B Live. That is LISHAB Live, because I'm live somewhere.
All right. So as we transition, stay here because you're gonna love this one. We got to pay a couple more bills. So you are from the DMV area. So how about a black business owned from the DMV? DC Shop Pie, save 10%. WRSC 15. What is DC Shop Pie? If you don't know, it is a black-owned Chicago deep dish pizza place. Shout out to Grant. Shout out to Margaret. The one for people of DC Shop Pie. Now, if you don't like, let's go back. The steak and cheese, the salmon pesto, sausage and pepperoni, whatever you want on your deep dish. You don't like deep dish? Well, they got the flats. You know all about the big chair. Right, Big Chair is fried chicken and mambo sauce pizza. You know where Georgetown is, don't you? So that's the Gyro pizza, and they got bread pudding if you're into dessert. So we come back to town.
When they had the Big Chair,
what'd you say?
When they had the Big Chair,
Big Chair always been there. It's been there.
That was the second installment. Yeah.
That was the second installment. So, and if you're not coming to town anytime soon, he will ship to you. So WRSE 10%. Now, this is where the program kind of goes down here a little bit, Lisha, and opinions are formed. I don't know, my bro. Yeah, here we go. What we got for the Is It Just E? Well, go ahead, tell Lisa what this is.
Okay. So probably as you can tell right now, being on this show, that I like to it's an antagonizing situation. It gets people going. The Is It Just E is, I say, kind of the popular things that people think about, but they never really say, or just flat out, they just don't have the guts to say it. One of my biggest ones, in the sense of Is It Just E moments, is that lemon pepper wings are trash. I think that they're overrated. You either get too much lemon, too much pepper. It's never consistent, to the point where there's a nice little montage of FUE, because everybody just did not care for my take on that. And in regards to that, I sold some t-shirts because of it. So I got the lemon pepper wings are trash, and everybody came through and bought a shirt. Appreciate you. We got another one coming out. But listen, this one is in regards to, I'm not sure where we're at with this in life, but I think modern day media, as well as American Idol, has watered down what we consider talent. And the reason why I say that is because I don't think that they do enough. They don't have talent shows in schools like they used to, because your peers would let you know if you were trash or if you had some talent. Here's the reason why I say that, because these kids nowadays, everybody gets a participation trophy and all that good shit. I had my homeboy, his daughter had a talent show, but it really wasn't a talent show. It was like every kid had to get up and do something. And I just realized this next generation is pretty much doomed because they don't have any talent, and they're going to wait to get on social media and get their feelings hurt. And then we have a bunch of Chads, and we have a bunch of, I won't call the other one out, but I think that Is It Just E is the schools need to go back to having talent shows so that the school, your peers, can give you your official, are you worthy of talent or are you not? Because listen, everybody can't sing. And just because your mama and your cousin and your auntie say that you can sing, don't mean that you can sing. Is It Just E? But I think we need to run talent shows back in middle school to high school for sure. I need to know how y'all feel about this.
I agree,
I say maybe not talent shows, but Showtime at the Apollo for sure. They need to bring that man that come out that
the Sandman.
Yeah.
But you see you missed what I said. You go all the way through high school thinking you got talent, and then you gonna run up on somebody's big stage and they gonna laugh at you because you think you really can. Listen, when you
might be their villain era.
But listen, that's what I'm saying. High school, everybody in high school was they're complete assholes. Everybody, right? You were going to get the most honest opinion. If you were trash, they was talking while you were singing. As soon as the real people came out there, and it was that the girls that used to go talk to Rico because he was the one that could sing, and they always used to ask him, "Can you sing me Happy Birthday?" Because he's the one that can sing. That's talent, right? Because they know he can sing. Let's just be honest. You need that rejection so that you won't go in life thinking that you got some real talent, and then you get on social media and get your feelings hurt, and now you trying to run up on social media asking why I feel the way I feel and I don't want to get out of bed. So I'm just saying.
I mean, Ice JJ Fish made it.
That's a product of the why right there. that right there. I'm not saying we judging, but I'm saying we're missing talent. Listen. Like New Edition, Troop, all of the dope artists that came out, they all went through a trial where they went through a talent show before they went to a major media or anything. And I know that was older, but they got the stamp of approval from the people that were close to them and around. Say what happened?
Ain't that TikTok now though? TikTok is the talent show.
They be having talent shows on
TikTok.
Is
the talent show though?
TikTok
really?
Is the talent show. Not only do you get your school involved, but the entire country and world can see you be stupid and sound like Ice JJ Fish.
Girl,
that's what I'm talking about. So I'm talking. They listen. They need to go ahead and just hit the talent show at the local first.
So you need to you gotta pre-run yourself through a talent show and then work your way to TikTok and then
listen. Listen, if your homegirl really, if she really F with you the long way, she gonna tell you, girl, you can hold a tune, but you can't really sing.
As the resident Filipino on the panel, and I know talent shows are more than just singing, but every party turns into karaoke. So you'll know. The family will tell you early on whether you're one of the Filipinos that can't sing and dance. You learn about that pretty quick.
Everybody give me a little magic.
Your cousin's gonna clock you.
Mm-hmm.
That's some real shit.
My cousins clock me. So
bring them back.
Please stop. Let Mariah sing, please. It's her song, please.
Oh, here we
I
go.
don't even want to.
All right, CB, what do we have for that cop or chop?
Lisha, so this is our segment where I'm gonna pull up some shoes and we're gonna talk about whether we would want to cop them if we had the opportunity, or will we chop them? Are they trash or are they just a pass for us? You know what I mean? So these they were just they just started releasing news about these. These are releasing on May 7th. These are it's part of the. There's a special pack name. Where we got it here. Damn. It totally went away. My bad. But there's literally dot swoosh, the same area of Nike that's come up with like those video game based Air Max 1s that have been coming out. This is also one of their products. So releasing on sneakers May 7th for $130. These are Air Max or Air Force 1s that come already dirty, and the more that you wear them, the cleaner that they get. So the concept is kind of cool. Because it's a wear away upper and it's just crispy white underneath. So and there's a black pair that's coming out. So they're doing both. I think it's a pretty cool concept. But yeah, these are going to be $130. How are you feeling about getting your Air Force Ones already dirty and then you actually got to go in reverse? You actually got to, clean them up in reverse.
Well, you see, I got some in the closet right now, so I think I got an $130 come up. Truthfully, is that what I'm hearing right now? Because I could go sell them right now. I don't see myself buying shoes but But like, what sorcery is causing them to like unscuff themselves? Like, what's happening here?
Right. I didn't know that part. I just thought they were so dirty. Like
Like, do they wash off? Like I splash water and it like rinses itself or something? Like, what's happening?
There's like a top layer that wears away, and the top layer is dirtier or whatever, and so underneath it's just like crispy white. So as you wear away the top layer, it looks like it's getting clean.
So wait a minute, clean the dirty to clean the dirty again?
Well, yeah, the life cycle of this shoe apparently.
Let's be fucking for real. Y'all know damn well our people are not buying these motherfucking shoes, and I'ma just leave it there.
These turn into
That's not our
virgins.
aesthetic.
These shoes turn into virgins.
No.
Yeah, this is definitely a nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? You buy $120, $100 lead press on nails or some shit better than, you know, buying these dirty shits.
Yeah, no, I'm chopping these as well. All right, let's go ahead and do some shoe and tell. This is where we bring our sneakers or whatever we have that we want to show off tonight. So Sammy, yeah, you first.
Okay. Well, I didn't bring shoes. I did bring something that I purchased from Dreamville from one of the young ladies in the Dreamville group. She was literally like crocheting in the crowd, which was cool as hell.
In the crowd.
Yeah, it was dope.
Crazy.
Her name is Morgan. She did it within like 20 minutes, I want to say. But these were so cute. I believe Brittany got some. And then also to say crochet is in for the summer. So y'all go ahead, get with it.
He said that's white people shit. About the shoes. Talk about the shoes.
New Balance is doing a month full of like their classic color grays. So I decided I'll show a good New Balance 2002. Again, you can't go wrong with a nice New Balance 2002. You got to have a pair, you know, and yeah, shout out to them because I think there's probably a couple of them that I'm gonna grab for their campaign of like all gray shoes for the month of May.
All right, CB.
We'll see how the green screen and stuff works on these, but I got a cool pair in.
No,
you see this box? No, we can't.
No.
But inside the box, before I get to the shoes, comes with a sneaker bag.
Okay. Yeah, boy. There we go.
Know it.
These are Dutch, the Dutch inspired Air Max 1 King's Day. Comes with some extra laces. I did not get these for retail on either of the drops. Not the one they did last year, not the one they did a few weeks ago. I went and I paid the price for, because actually once they released more pairs, the price dropped. So I was like, yeah, now they're less expensive than what I was going to be willing to pay like 3 months ago anyway. So
your jersey.
These were bro, these were like basically a must have for me. So happy I got these in the collection now.
All right. Lisa, did you bring anything? There you go.
Yes.
I couldn't find my Carolinas, but I'm obsessed with these, my Carolinas and my pine green dunks.
There we go.
I'm trying to be a sneakerhead. It's my bedtime.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be a sneakerhead, so if there's any shoes that I must get, now is the time to tell me.
Absolutely. Well, that's what we do. So we also have Soul Tales at the end of the month where we talk all sneakers and we give you sneaker news and we tell you, kind of latest and greatest. So there's a reason why I wanted to go last, obviously. Got the bomb on everybody. Y'all know what this is.
Yep.
Jermaine Dupri. Yeah. So these are a must-have this year. Top 5 sneaker of the year. Easy, hands down. The brick by bricks. Was able to get my hands on them finally. But
like them better with the white laces?
I like them better with the white laces. The all red is dope, but as the white lace trend has been going around, this puts a different accent on the shoe. So yeah, I I've worn them. They're comfortable. They feel like the SBs. It's got the
extra padding back there.
Extra padding right there. Yeah, by far, top 5. It's in my top 5. This shoe is in my top 5. I don't know where it's gonna land at, but yeah, brick by bricks.
Hell yeah,
Nigel. So
you can wear those at Cali here with me. Just make sure you're here with me when you wear those.
I can wear them with my Liverpool jersey. We're the champions.
There it is. CB, you for sure got to be with me if you're wearing those. Okay.
All right. So let's wrap this up. Let's get everybody out of here. 15 minutes. 15 minutes to spare because normally Black Business Series goes about an hour and a half, but we're able to get through. Felicia, again, thank you for spending your time here with us. You didn't have to be here, but you are. We appreciate you. Great, dope interview. Let everybody know where they can find you again if they want to send you a message, listen to you in the morning, all that.
Thanks for having me. And you can follow me at Lisha B Live on all social medias. You can tune in if you're up in the morning from 6 to 10, 105.1 The Bounce. Or if you want to download 105.1 The Block, I'm on from 2 to 7 CT time.
Nice. All right. So a couple of things we got to promote real quick. Oh, wait a minute. We got to do one quick thing. Where else you can find us these days? We are also on Gen X TV. Download the app Gen X TV on Roku or Fire Stick. We are something else over there. We're talking about Black business, Black-owned app. You got some dope stuff over there. We got an exclusive smoker spiel over there where we reviewed the movie Boomerang. It was all 6 of us. It was me, CB, E-Rich, Takeover Trina, Sammy Slayedit, Jen Glenn. We had an amazing time over there. We got another movie we need to talk about in that chat and take it over there to Gen X TV. Shout out to Coach Kim, Chauncey, and Ebony. Again, dope place to be. Great partnership. And then also where you can find us, I don't know if you've heard of Station Head. So that's what we'll be Monday through Fridays, the Kendall B Morning Show, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific, Monday through Friday. Got the Beehive over there. The interactive radio is amazing. We call it social audio. And then on Fridays, this is special. I'm letting you know because you'll be off work tomorrow. And at Fridays, noon-ish, is We Are Something Else presents the Abstract with me. My my little take on this on radio and having a good time. And I'm premiering a song tomorrow. I got a song I'm premiering tomorrow that I've been passing around to test audiences. Everybody's ready for the premiere of this song.
This song is not virgin. I'm telling you right now.
It's not. It's not a virgin song. It's ready.
I should have never told y'all about that. Y'all don't know how to act.
It's ready to go. The song is ready to go.
And it ain't biracial at all either.
It's ready. It's ready to go. So, but yeah, tomorrow around noon-ish, WRSC Kaleo on Station Head, download the app. But then we'll also, I normally go about an hour and a half because I'm still kind of on the clock, lunch break, whatever. But that's it. Look, that's all we got. Next week is Takeover Thursday, so Takeover Trina will be here. And I'm looking forward to that with the hot seat with Takeover. Then obviously third Thursdays is the Culture Thursdays with Jen Glenn. So, and then last Thursday of the month is Soul Tales, all sneakers. That's me, CBE, Rich Cardo, Be Easy, and R Money. That name all 6 people I did. And
yep. Be Easy, shoe and fashion report.
All right, y'all. Look, that's all we got. Thank y'all for joining. Like and subscribe. It was a bunch of people here today. Make sure y'all like I sort of said that earlier, like the episode. But anyways, like and subscribe. That's all we got. Hold on, go back. I got buttons. Where's the button? Somewhere. If the machine would work.
Get rid of the soundboard, please.
There it is.
Follow us on YouTube at WRSC Podcast. Be sure to like
all
and
right, y'all.
subscribe.
Peace.
Ain't coming, I ain't fishing in the past, but I'm jumping to the bag.